Hello everybody, I'm Trixie the Golden Witch. This is another one of my 100 channels, and it's one that I've wanted to make for a while, which is about stuff I own. And in particular, I've wanted to talk about this purse. I've been carrying this purse now since, 2022, I think? 2023? I can't remember exactly. I think it was, 2023 I bought this purse. So it's been 3 years that this has been my primary carry. There was a short period where I wasn't using it. I've tried out other things here and there, but for the most part, this has been my go-to. It's dirty, it's unwashed, it's been everywhere, and honestly, the condition it's in, all things considered, is pretty impressive because I go camping a lot. Especially in the time since I've owned this. I've been, like, all over the country. This thing has been tossed onto random tabletops. It's been tossed onto the ground. It's been tossed onto bar counters. It's been tossed everywhere imaginable. And it is in good condition. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, as far as I can tell. I turned it inside out and back out. So, first let's talk about the style of purse this is. It's a big, open space. I don't keep a lot in my purse, so I don't need it to have lots of different compartments and stuff like that. There's a smaller pouch that if I want to put something in that is smaller and I need to retrieve it. Like, let's say this. I've got for instance, here's a little beer opener, right? And, like, I don't always have this in my purse. I'm sure I had it specifically to open a beer at camp or something. But that's something I might keep in this little pocket so that it's easy to reach. I don't have to go digging for it. But I usually would only have one thing in there at a given time. The main things I carry are my big-ass fucking wallet that I have had forever. This has survived since the 90s. This really deserves its own video. But that goes into the big pocket. And then, of course, my big-ass iPhone 16. And those two things are pretty much always in there. And then usually I'll have my keys, which will be on a lanyard if I'm going in my car. And, there's space that if I have anything else on me, I can throw it in. There's plenty of room to throw in drinks, plenty of room to throw in, anything that would be reasonable to carry in a purse can fit in this purse. And if it's too big, if there's too much to fit in this, something else is necessary, like a backpack, But I got this from a store called Earthbound. Yes, like the video game, but it was not named after the video game. It's basically like a hippie aesthetic, very like, I mean, the title is fucking Earthbound. It's trying to be down to earth, earthy, we'll say, is the theme of the store. Actually, there is a little damage. There is a tear here. I don't remember when this happened or how long it's been there, but it's probably been a while. It's just right, by the grab on that side. But that is the most damage it's taken in 3 years of, again, abuse. I throw this fucker around. Well, throw is a strong word. I do toss it around. And it's got just a magnetic little metal latch there that keeps it closed. And this has been open and shut countless times, taken no damage. The part that surprises me the most is this tassel. I thought for sure this tassel will come off of this purse within like weeks, and somehow it is hanging on there. My biggest fear when it comes to washing this thing is that it will take the tassel off. But I'm impressed how well this fucking tassel has held on. So this Earthbound store, Bert and I went to at a mall in Kansas City when we were passing through Kansas City on our travels. And there was almost nothing that looked worthwhile in this store. Like, a lot of it was aesthetically fine, but it looked cheap and like it would fall apart, and all of it was kind of expensive. This purse stood in absolute defiance of everything else at Earthbound. It was $35, and it looked tough. I was like, wow, this material feels like it can fucking hold up to to scrutiny. I don't see any obvious seams. I don't see any places where this will definitely fail, other than the tassel I thought would for sure fall off, and it hasn't. So, you know, Bird got a pair of pants at this store that were like pretty cool looking patchwork pants, got a hole within like a month, you know. So I would not have trusted anything else they had, but this purse, I swear, anything I can throw at it. And like, it has a cool design, but you'll notice that it's mostly like embroidered directly in. Like, it's not stuff that could really come off. Even this stuff is like, you know, it's directly part of the fabric stitched in. So like, again, aside from the tassel, there's nothing that could obviously come off of this thing, but it's got a cool design. It matches almost everything because it's just tan, you know. It's not like a color that has to go with a certain outfit. There's almost nothing that I wear that this purse looks dramatically out of place. And it's so quick to just sling it over shoulder, you know, and be on my way. It's easy to move about. Like, if I'm really walking fast, I tend to tuck it behind me so that my arms have more room. And then if I'm really like worried about somebody might try to steal from me, you know, I might wear it more over my chest or something like that. But typically it's just at my side where I can easily reach in. And that's another cool thing. There's just enough space between like the hood and the edge that I can just reach in and grab my phone and put my phone back without having to actually open the purse. So I find that very convenient. You open it to put, you know, more things in, but if it's just let me grab my phone, I can just reach in and grab it, and there's plenty of room for that. So yeah, I love this purse. There's a reason I'm still using it and not really seeking a replacement, because it's done everything I've needed for 3 years. Should it come apart, I would be looking for something just like it. It's the perfect size, the perfect build quality. Again, really love that it's easy access. Basically no complaints, and I can really just toss it around and I have no concern about it. Adding in a bit here, because as I was watching back that video about the purse, I was like not only kind of disgusted that I hadn't washed it, just looking at it, and then also thinking like, is it fair to really review it before putting it through the wash and seeing what happens? And yeah, I washed it and it came out beautiful. The tassel is still there. That was my biggest concern, and it's still on. It lost a lot of its dirtiness. I mean, I don't know if it's like 1,000% pristine, but it's looking great. It's looking the freshest it's looked in a long time. And now you don't have to worry about how disgusting it is that I'm carrying around an unwashed purse. I finally did it. All right. So yeah, that's the first episode of Stuff I Own. I'll basically just be reviewing random things that I have that I like, things that I appreciate. Maybe I'll review some stuff that sucks too, or that I have more contentious relationship with. I have these slippers called Glare-Ups that I've been meaning to review as well, so that'll probably be next. But yeah, subscribe, check out all the other channels I make, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.